The chosen.
The chosen. By
Pine Potok.
Danny and Reuben met at a softball game. Their teams were enemies right from the start. Danny swung his bat and Reuben was hit by the ball. Hit in the eye so hard enough to cry. While in the hospital, the boys became friends. They told each other stories regarding their differences. After a couple years, Danny's father named Rev Saunders decided to end the friendship of the two boys. He wants them to stay away, far away, far away. Danny wants to be a psychologist. He doesn't know how to tell Rev Saunders. He asks Reuben, but he doesn't know. So Reuben asks his dad. He asks his dad and he knows. Danny applies to college, not knowing how to tell Rev Saunders. He plans to tell him at his rabbi ordination. The plan is set, and they hope it works. Reuben goes to Danny's house. Rev Saunders talks to him. Rev talks to Danny through Reuben. Reuben doesn't know. Rev Saunders out why. Leaving Danny in silence. 'Cause he wanted a son with a soul, but he decided it's time to let him go. And Danny fulfills his dreams at Columbia University. Danny promised not to forget the commitments. Believes that he was taught. Rev Saunders accepts his son, and Reuben is gonna be a rabbi. Let's go a little bit a little bit deeper now. Since you know the summary of The Chosen, we'll talk about themes, characters, and setting, and maybe literary devices too. Well, here we go. The themes are deep, it's true. Balancing tradition with modern culture. Danny comes from strong Jewish family, trying to make his dad happy, but he's just a teenager. He's gotta make himself happy too. Playing softball games, going to college, meeting new people, and making memories is possible to balance while keeping your Jewish culture strong. Next, let's talk about the second theme, the importance of friendship. Friends bring out the best of me. Danny and Reuben help push each other to the limits, reaching their dreams. Standing tall together, they stuck up for each other, forgiving one another through thick and thin. The final theme is challenging yourself to branch out, taking risks, and shot across the sky, because you'll never get anywhere if you never push yourself to get farther, having more fun. Stepping out of your comfort zone, just like I'm doing to college. Stepping out of his little box, challenging himself to look beyond. Major characters. Tonight I want to tell you about him. Reuben Malter, the narrator of the story, also the protagonist. He is a traditional Orthodox Jew. He lives with his father in Brooklyn, New York. He attends a Jewish partial school. His best friend, Danny Saunders, who is the other protagonist in the story. Danny is the heir to the Heidistic dynasty. He struggles with reading books that he likes while he has to maintain his strict Jewish ways. Next, let's talk about the boys' fathers. First, there's David Malter. Mr. Malter comes from a Jewish family. He teaches Reuben all the morals and traditions. Next, we have Reb Saunders. Danny looks up to Reb because of his wise advice and expects Danny's choices. Yes, it's true, Reb can be strict, but all he wants is the best for his son while keeping the Jewish culture alive. Live. Let's talk about the minor characters. First, we have Mr. Gallienter. He is Reuben's coach. He takes him to the emergency room and visits him daily. Then there's Levi Saunders. He is Danny's sick brother and wants to become a tzaddik in the Histic community. He is suffering from blood disease. Rev Gershon is the teacher of the Talmud at Hershey. He teaches the highest levels of the Talmud. Eventually he lets both ways to show their smarts. Next we have Tony Savio, who is a patient in the hospital. He was a fighter who had a cool eye patch. Here we have Professor Nathan Appleman, Danny's psychology teacher at Hershock. He doesn't like Fruit's writings. Then he caused a strife with Danny, but eventually they got along. They got along.
The story takes place in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, New York City, between 1944 and 1950, in the Jewish communities. There are two literary devices that we're gonna talk about from our book called The Chosen. First we have a metaphor, and then we have a second literary term that's called foreshadowing. A metaphor usually compares to completely different things that do not use the words like or as. An example of metaphor is when Reuben talks about, oh, Danny's face and compares it to a suffering mass of pain and of compassion. Now the term foreshadowing is kind of like a hint of things that are way most likely to come soon. And an example of foreshadowing is when Reuben's glasses start starting off his nose. And he just pushes them back. Oh. This foreshadows the accident to his eye that